everybody, this is Alvin Brown, CEO and founder of the Center for Healing and Peak Performance, and I'm an integrated peak performance consultant and advisor, giving you tips and strategies you can use to help achieve optimal health and peak performance no matter where you are on your journey. I'm also the author of Journey to Personal Greatness, Mind, Body, and Soul, a blueprint for life, balance, and self-mastery, available at all your major bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Amazon, and in Canada, Chapters Indigo online. This is Monday Mindset. This is the part of the week where we focus on the mental and emotional game. A little checkup from the neck up. I give you information. If it's your first time with me, here's how I flow. I give you information Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Monday, today, Monday Mindset. Wednesday, Hump Day Hustle. Focus on the body, the structure, the function, nutrition. How do you get this body running right so you can drive hard and still keep your health intact? Saturday, Soulful Saturday, it's about feeling abundant. It's about feeling like you deserve the goodness that's coming to you. It's also about remaining authentic. Because Stephen Covey said, who wrote The 7 Habits, he said, you don't want to climb the ladder of success and find out you got your ladder against the wrong wall. And that's what we want to do. I want to nudge you to slide back and remember who you are and why you're driving. What's your why? All right, so Monday Mindset, here's what we're going to talk about today. Someone in our community asked me a question on Facebook. What is mediocrity? Because in my book, I describe the difference between journey to personal greatness and mediocrity. And the best description I have, I took it from Napoleon Hill. He wrote Think and Grow Rich. He called it drifting. A lot of us in our lives at some point end up drifting for a few years or even decades, just doing things, doing, maybe appealing to what parents said you should do. I've sat with doctors who've been doctors for decades who said, I never wanted to be actually a doctor, but my parents wanted me to be one. And so they end up doing that and just doing the thing, getting paid and getting the bills, paying off the bills, and you drift through life. That's never their path. Although it's a noble profession, it wasn't their thing. But they fell into that trap. At least, though, the doctor has some kind of activity that's useful. A lot of us end up in jobs, menial jobs that not adding a huge value, and that's not what we want to do, and that's the drifting side. That's the part where your soul slowly dies as you churn out and make money, pay bills, and get on the treadmill. That's what I call mediocrity. It's doing things less than your absolute best. When you're living at your personal greatness, work, the 4-letter word work, disappears. You don't work anymore. You live out your passion. You are doing it. You can't even, sleep gets in your way. In my book, I talk about that. When you're living your passion, sleep gets in your way. You just want to get up the next day and hit it again and hit it again. And it takes 20 years to become an overnight success, is the saying. When you're on your greatness journey, those years, those decades, they don't seem like anything because you're living in the moment, you're creating, because there really is no destination to get to. You're always evolving, and when you're doing your greatness, time just flies away and you don't mind spending the time. You don't go to work. You know, when I'm working in my environment, people always say to me, how do you work so much? How do you do it? See, this is not work. This is my passion. This is my greatness journey that I'm on. You go on yours. But here's the key. You gotta stop to find out what it is. That's the problem with a lot of people. They drift because they never stop to find out what it is. They never clear the clutter, clear it out, and find out what's the pilot light that's just in here waiting to get stoked to turn into a fire. This is why I suggest journaling. I give this to all my clients, the Greatness Journal. And you can pick any journal you want, just anything to write on. And start to write down, what do I want? What are some things that you do that time just flies? And you say, you know what, I don't even have to get paid for this. I just love it and I flow, I'm in the zone. You're in the zone of flow where athletes get to, where they're in the zone and everything just seems to go slow and it just goes perfectly. And that's when you're on your path. So here's the exercise I want you to do. Take some time, take a journal with you. Take some time, go to your quiet place, go to your place where your soul ignites. And I want you to write down, and it might seem stupid, the thing that come to your mind, like, oh, I can't get paid for that. No one's gonna pay me for this. Or someone else is in that space already. Someone else is doing it better than me. But they're doing it better than you because they started. Every master was once a disaster. But you gotta start. You gotta start and make your errors. There's no mistakes, it's just ways to do it better, and just keep on going and keep on going. I'm into my 2nd year doing these videos and going out and speaking. I've been in Toastmasters for 5-6 years. I've been 7 years probably now, 2010. I've been in Toastmasters because I believe in honing my game. I've been doing these videos now, going into the second year doing it. The first one, it was really choppy. I'm getting better in my flow, and I'm going to keep on getting better. That's my goal. So get on your journey, whatever that might be. I want you to get into your flow and remove and stop the drifting. Stop drifting through life. But you got to take the time. That's the biggest thing. You know what you want to do, but the fear and all these other limited beliefs pop up because you haven't taken the time to really put it down on paper and map it out. If you want to go anywhere in your life journey, if you want to go to a trip somewhere, you plan. You don't just get on a plane and say, take me anywhere. And that's how people live their life. They end up 50, 60 years old and wondering, how did I end up this health? How did I end up in this relationship? How did I end up in this job? That's drifting. That's living life of mediocrity, doing less than your best. And that's how I define mediocrity. So that's my spiel to you. That's my coaching to you. Get on your journey. Get a greatness journal. Get yourself your own journal and write in it, what do I want? And start to map it out. And then it's amazing. Everything's created twice. Once in your mind and next on paper, and then into material reality. So start the journey now, move it from thought onto paper, and then start to put the pieces on and build your amazing future. All right? Visit our website, journeytopersonalgreatness.com, the Center for Healing and Peak Performance.com. When and if we can help you, we have free 20-minute consultations to see if what's right for you, mind, body, or soul. We have meditation. We have multiple mechanisms and multiple modalities to help you get in touch with what brings you joy. Watch out for live seminars coming up. Join, subscribe, share this information. I'm really passionate. I want to help 1 million people live optimal lives. I got a lot of technology I'm working on right now that's going to help people do just that. You'll hear more from me. I do everything under the radar and then I strike. All right, so until next time, avoid the drifting. Avoid mediocrity. Live out your passion, because I want you to be relentless in your pursuit for what brings you joy, and we call it personal greatness. Until Wednesday, peace and love.